Just Minding My Business Radio, where we are moving at the speed of God, learning what we didn't know we didn't know. I'm your host, Ida Crawford.
And I'm your co-host, Ruth Haskins.
So grab a pen and paper and get ready for information that you can use.
Hi, and welcome to Just Minding My Business Media LLC. Today we have a special program. Ida Crawford, the creator of Just Minding My Business Media LLC, and co-host Ruth Haskins are here to share our thoughts about gratitude. So let's begin with our usual, a quote. This one is from Sterling K. Brown. Always have an attitude of gratitude. Hi, Ida.
Hi, Ruth. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. And yourself?
I can't complain. Life is good. And I'm just grateful to see another day.
How about that? We have really been through many changes, multiple changes, even in this last year. We can go ahead and talk about this last year because this is November, the end of November, and looking back, sometimes you wonder how we made it from day to day. We're especially fortunate. We've had our challenges, but yet we've come through them. We're still here. As I always say, I'm still standing.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I can't. I am overfilled with joy and happiness because, like you said, we've had our trials and tribulations, not just in business, but in our personal lives, as we all do. And, when you're in the mix of it, it just feels like there's no end to it. But somehow, with the help of God, you push through.
Exactly. I think as I look through the year, I can honestly say that every trial that I've experienced, everything that I thought was difficult has had its blessing. Everything has made me stronger. It's encouraged my faith and strengthened my faith in God, knowing that He is always there for us.
Yes, absolutely. Because when all fails, you know God got you.
Mm-hmm.
You know that people will empathize and, they sorry this happened, that happened. But at the end of the day, they really can't do anything about it because we're human.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all going through our trials and tribulations, some different than others, but it's still a trial and a tribulation.
Yeah, I was just thinking as you were saying that, we've experienced so many different things. I know in some areas of the world, COVID-19 is still a really huge issue, and it's a huge issue here too. And we thought that it would be easier coming out of the pandemic. But a lot of what many people have experienced in this last year is trying to pull out of the pandemic, restore some sort of stability to their lives and some sort of normalcy, and really struggling to do that. People who were severely locked down are having trouble getting out of pandemic mode, so to speak. And it's affecting everyone. I think that's one of the things that I am so grateful for is that I'm still relatively sane. Everyone has suffered. Our mental health has suffered. Maybe others not as greatly as some, but we've all had difficulty dealing with the post-pandemic experience. And hopefully it is post. Hopefully we're really coming out of all this. that's affected everything. It's affected, we've talked about this many times on air, how the pandemic has affected us in so many ways, and it's affected businesses and our ways of doing business. And we've talked about, we've had some wonderful guests on the show who have talked about the Great Resignation and how that has affected all of us, whether we recognize it or not. And also, what is the other one? Quiet quitting?
Yes.
So we've really, in that sense, we've been blessed because we've been able to have a show thanks to you. And I want people who are listening to really recognize all the work, the effort, the dedication, imagination, and creativity that Ida Crawford has poured into Just Minding My Business Media, LLC. But because of it, we've had a program where we can talk to people about what's really affecting their lives. And yes, often it is within the framework of businesses. But we really get down to the nitty-gritty sometimes, and it's very empowering and very impactful. And I thank you for your dedication, Ida.
Well, Ruth, a lot of this would not have been possible without you. We have been working side by side since the conception of Just Minding My Business Media, and having you there by my side to, support me and seeing things that I may not have seen. This has been an amazing time with you, and I couldn't have done it without you. It was just too much for one person to bear. So I am very grateful for you standing by my side throughout the whole implementation of Just Minding My Business Media, and how you continue to stand strong and support this important endeavor. Because when we first started Just Minding My Business, I had no idea it would bloom into what it is today. And it is all because of the amazing guests that said yes to our platform. We're just the host. This is we created the platform, but the platform would be nothing without the people that graced it and brought their insight, their stories, their solutions to many of the world problems. So as we go into this Thanksgiving time, for me, Thanksgiving is every day. I wake up every morning thanking God for what He's done in my life, both personally and in business. And, I find that when you have a heart of gratitude, you don't have time to haggle over the small stuff. I don't have this, or I don't have, that kind of talk. You just don't have that talk. And I haven't always been in this space. When I was younger, I didn't know better. And, you kind of complain, I wish I had this, or I wish I had that. Or you look at other people and you feel like they're on top of the mountain, and you're not, because you're not there, you feel some kind of way.
That's so important. That's saying a lot. I think you talk about gratitude a lot. There's a lot of things that are said about gratitude. I really like the quote that you used at the beginning, always have an attitude of gratitude. And really young, we don't really have that. We're thankful for things. We're thankful when things work out the way that we want them to. We're thankful for the new job and the larger paycheck. All of those things are really important. But as we mature, we become, I think, more living in the moment, and we see the little things that sometimes we don't recognize when we're young. And I'm not talking just about, when we're young, we don't have aches and pains, but as we get older, yes, as we mature, your body changes. But not only is your body changing, hopefully also your mental attitude is changing. And you learn to be grateful for little things, for ordinary things like waking up, just opening up your eyes and seeing a new day. Being able to move, to be able to walk, talk, hear, see. The gift of touch. Being able to reach out, having friends who are really there for you. And even in the act of giving, being thankful that you can give a smile, give a greeting to someone, reach out and just call someone just to say hello. There's so many little things I think when we're young we don't quite get, but as we get older we appreciate them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's just a lot to be grateful for, just every single day. And I came across something today. I was doing some of the research on another topic. And it wasn't really on gratitude. It was actually it boiled down to how much time is in one day. So we know that one day we consider to be 24 hours. But in that 24 hours, we have 1,440 minutes. Within those 1,440 minutes, there are 86,400 seconds. And it occurred to me that, sometimes we think we can't, we're saying like, if I could just get an extra 2 hours in the day, that would make us even more grateful. But surely in those 86,400 seconds, we can take a second or two just to be grateful, to be thankful for, and to do that every day, to make it a practice to be grateful. I don't think that just minding my business media would have come this far if there hadn't been gratitude coming from both of us. We see the gratitude from our guests. They really do enjoy themselves. And that's wonderful too. And sometimes after all is said and done, and we turn off the microphones and we're just chatting, we have what we call the interview or the meeting after the interview, where some really wonderful conversations take place. And I know Ida and I have often said that we wish we could have left the microphone just running, because the conversations become so rich. And we learn so much. So within the time that we are on air, it really is a space for gratitude. And that's what we hear from a lot of our interviewees. Would you agree?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And we love each and every one of them because each and every person that we've interviewed has taught me something, has made me feel blessed. I mean, it has been an amazing journey. It has been a truly amazing journey, and I'm just so grateful that God put me in that space, because if you would have asked me 10 years ago if I would have been doing this, I would have told you no. But it's funny how, we have a plan, but God always has the best plan.
Yes.
So it has been so wonderful, and I'm looking forward to many more years of being able to serve in this area and be able to help other people through the voices and the faces that grace our platform.
Indeed.
For sure.
Indeed.
And I just want to say to everybody who's listening, start your day every day in gratitude. I guarantee you, you're complaining. If you're one of those type of people that complain all the time, that's the missing piece. That is definitely the missing piece. I am, working with people. I work with people that can't dress themselves, can't talk, can't feed themselves. And, when I think about what I had, they are totally dependent on somebody to do all of these different things for them. You can't help but be grateful. You can't help but be humble. And they still have a smile on their face.
I think that's one of the things that has impressed me so much, is the situation in the Ukraine. And I know of another situation that's going on in Russia, where people are just experiencing great difficulty. In the Ukraine, it's war. Within Russia, it's about imprisonment. And yet, when you see these people under such great stress, for many of them, it's their faith in God, their trust, that leaves them with a smile on their face. People also who have gone through terrible natural disasters, and yet they have an attitude of gratitude. Like you said, if you wake up in the morning and you think about all that you have to be grateful for, just the fact that you woke up, and in this country that we're not at war. You don't have tanks rolling down the street and your house being shelled. You're not living in an area that's with this famine, intense famine. We just have so much to be grateful for. Mm-hmm. We wake up in the morning, there's no reason for us to whine and complain. And I know we're all guilty of it at some point. But like you said, Ida, to do like a mental gratitude list or to write it down, actually write it down. Yeah. Write down 3 to 10 things that you can think of that you're grateful for every single day. And once you get started, I've often found this, once I get started, there's so many things that I'm grateful for that, it's pretty much takes everything else and puts it in perspective. Doesn't mean that the problems, or as we started out talking about, the trials and tribulations don't go away, but your attitude towards it changes. You have an attitude, I think, of hope. And it clears the cobwebs out so that you can gain a different perspective and deal with your problems, not as a problem, but looking for the solution. And I think that's one of the things that real gratitude does. It helps you focus not on the problems, but on the solutions.
Absolutely. And it's funny you talk about that because I started doing journaling some years ago. Every day, what I'm grateful for. I'm on my 3rd journal. Oh, yeah. Because it's so much. It's so much.
Once you get started, you begin to realize how much there is to be grateful for. You can fill up pages. You really can. I do something called morning pages. Try to do it as soon as I open my eyes. After I said my prayers, and then it's off to journaling. And some days when I really wake up and I'm not feeling well or whatever, that's the button that when I push it changes the entire day.
Yes, absolutely. Wow.
There's so much time spent doing that, and we talk about that all the time on the show, and when we're working together behind the scenes. And sometimes you just have to remember, whether you call it God or you have another name for it, the one who causes to become the Almighty. He likes to hear our gratitude. He likes to hear us say thank you. Thank you for a beautiful day. Thank you for a rainy day. Thank you for life. He really appreciates hearing our gratitude towards him for all the things that he does. Even the birds, and I know today I was looking at the tree in front of my house is bare, And I'm looking forward to seeing my annual woodpecker. And I said, thank you, though. I'm actually looking forward to seeing that. Looking forward to the first snow. And then I'll be done with it.
But it's beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful.
It is beautiful.
So much beauty in this world. So much beauty. And sometimes we can get blinded by all the insanity that's going on around us and in the world in general, the things that humans have actually created. But what God has created is still always perfect, is always beautiful. And I always say it's always a perfect day. The day is perfect. That has never changed.
Yes.
It's me in the day. What do I bring to the day? Am I complaining? Am I whining? Am I feeling sorry for myself? Or can I change that? And that's for me where gratitude comes in. It changes that. And then I can see, yes, it's a perfect day. Nothing wrong with God's day. The sun came up, the sun went down, the moon is out, the sky is still there, the birds are still chirping, the trees are still standing, everything is right with the world. Everything.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly, Ruth. I really do, because I set my tone every day. And I didn't always do that. It was a learning thing. And I'm one of those people that work from the inside out, and working from the inside out, gratitude had to happen.
Exactly.
It had to happen. And as a result of me being more mindful and intentional over the years about being grateful for everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, because in all of it, if it didn't kill me, it's all good.
It's made you stronger. It's made you the person that you are. It molds us. Life molds us.
Yes.
And we decide on what attitude we're going to have. But life will mold you. And when you have an attitude of gratitude, it's going to look lovely. And gratitude looks good on you, Ida.
Oh, thank you, Ruth. Likewise. Well, thank you so much, audience, for taking this time out of your day to listen to us and the things that we're grateful for. We truly appreciate you. And as you move through this time, always remember, gratitude is the best attitude.
Indeed.
Thank you for tuning in to Just Minding My Business Radio. I'm your host, Ida Crawford.
And I'm your co-host, Ruth Hackett.
We hope you enjoyed the show and appreciate you stopping by. Many blessings to you and yours.